friends, it's Pyat here again from Pyat's Fortress. It's been a long time since I was in this original fortress, and it's been an even longer time since I broadcast anything. I think I was getting too hung up on the whole editing process and trying to make sure it looked good. I should just be, getting out there and doing stuff and just pushing out and, in the words of Bloom Country, just wing that mother and shove it out. I've been thinking a little bit lately about, Halloween's coming up, in 2 months. But I've been thinking about fear and what scares us. I've been talking to some kids lately, some young people on the internet, about something called the Slender Man, which is some sort of internet booger man who was created on the Something Awful forums, I guess, a few years ago. And it struck me that some of these kids are genuinely afraid of the Slender Man, whatever he may be. They're sort of like telling ghost stories around the campfire. I can understand that. I appreciate that. I was watching some playthroughs of the Slender Man video game and reading about his mythos, and it just sort of left me kind of cold. Because you see, I am a product of the Cold War. I was the last generation that was told by, none less than a sitting president that the world was going to end by 1990 in a rain of nuclear fire. Shows like, The Day After, everything, all media was centered around the idea that the world was going to die in a fiery apocalypse any day now, and so you'd better hope that Jesus came back and got you before then, because otherwise you were doomed. So your Slender Man and your zombies and your what have you just do not have the same sort of visceral terror for me, I guess partly because I wasn't exposed to them when I was 12 years old, and partly because they're patently not real, whereas the terrors I was raised with are indeed real. And that is it. That is your short editorial comment from Pyat's Fortress. I'm going to be trying to get more episodes out now that I have a couple of, useful, handy handheld cameras, and now that I have a better connection from my secret salt mine to the surface world. And that's all for now. Pyat out.